This is only going to take a couple seconds. I've probably mentioned a couple times that I was part of a webinar that Danny Carey, Kate Richardson Walsh, the new coaching staff of the Canadian women's national team, conducted, and Danny made a series of strongly worded comments about how umpires are not recognizing just how many of these infringements actually are intentional. And I have that in my mind every time I watch an aerial infringement. And the things that I would look for in this situation are as follows. When I'm looking from the angle here behind the goal, this side-on view gives you like nothing. Really difficult, really difficult. But from here, you see here's the player who's going to be the initial receiver. And then you see the goalkeeper moving up. And the goalkeeper can see everything that's happening. And when they come from behind like that and they have a clear view of all of that, we take a dimmer view of the intentionality here. How do you layer safety for somebody standing right next to a goal? That's an interesting point. Okay. And so I think that it was a legitimate question to ask. The other thing I think that is important to talk about, and I alluded to it earlier, is at the moment the decision needs to be made, the ball is probably about here, and the guidance that we've been approached is you're looking to make an initial receiver decision when the ball is about 20 meters away from the receiving area, which is, yeah, in this space here. Okay. And this is the worst angle that you can have on this decision. Looking across means that you've pivoted your head and you've gone from here and you've gone over here and you're kind of a mess. Which is why, friends, we have this thing called mission critical positioning. And I think the interesting part is, Anthony, I don't think you're actually that far off, because when you look at it on the whole and you look at it from behind the goal, it's actually a lot less clear. Here's the ball. Is that the ball there? Yeah, that's the ball there. And what happens is the attacker bails out of it because they're like, oh, well, I'm going to get this call, or the goalkeeper is going to mishandle it, so I have the opportunity for advantage. And I want a shot at this. And when you look at the shadows, like the sun's going this way, right? So there's a really good chance that the goalkeeper is going to be unsighted as that ball comes down. But what you're absolutely right about, Anthony, is that it's not as super clear as you would expect. Okay, so Anthony, I think what fools you is this pivot away by that player, right? And that makes it a lot more complicated. But I still think that you have, just because this player's on the move, if the landing area is here, he doesn't have to be in 5 meters of clear space. He just has to be the first one there and the initial receiver. Yeah, it's not a good show to try to watch. It's a great show to put on your TV as long as you don't look at this, and then it's fine. Yeah, happy place. So you're thinking, Simon, you're thinking a PC, high rebound off goalkeeper causing danger. Yeah, but does that mean he's no longer entitled to off? That he's just because he's like, oh, I'm going to get this decision, so I'm going to peel away. Does that mean that it's like, oh, he's no longer the initial receiver? Wow. Okay. Everybody thinks the goalkeeper got there first, and that's okay. That's okay. Because we've got the angle where you can make a different decision on that. You think the rules need to be reviewed, Murph? In that situation, the goalkeeper can legitimately do stuff is to make things dangerous. It's the only way a keeper can legitimately do stuff is to make things dangerous. No, what the goalkeeper can do is be in that space first, which is what some of you in the comments think happened. I disagree, but I think he moves up into the space after he realizes the ball is going to land there. Wow. And yes, positioning is an issue. And for Everson, you think it's a no initial receiver. Goalkeeper either just has to stand there and let the guy have 5 meters free space. No. Because if he does what everybody in the comments thinks he does, or the other people in the comments think he does, then it's a free hit defense. Easy, because there is no initial receiver. So it's fine. You think the keeper made a safe interception, but happy to be wrong. At least somebody's got my back. Holy smokes. And you can't cause danger to your own team. Oh, because the ball's getting played towards that defender. Thank you. Yeah. I hadn't even. I don't know. I'm going to get massacred on this poll. Nobody voted for a free hit defense. So too bad. If you don't vote, I'm right.